You know that moment when you're watching a movie at home, the scene's getting intense, and you can barely hear the dialogue over the background music? Or maybe you crank the volume up for a blockbuster and your neighbors start texting you to keep it down. Well, today we're fixing that in style. I'm counting down the top 6 best soundbars for your living room, the ones that don't just make it louder, but actually turn your space into a proper home theater with voices you can understand, bass you can feel, and surround sound that puts you inside the action. I've tested, compared, and read through real buyer experiences, so you'll know exactly which one fits your room, your style, and your budget. And trust me, by the time we hit number 1, you'll already be imagining your next movie night. Number 6. Samsung HWS50B. If you want an all-in-one soundbar that keeps things simple but still gives you a big leap in audio quality over your TV speakers, the Samsung HWS50B is a great place to start. Right out of the box, it's got 2 woofers, tweeters, and a built-in center channel for dialogue clarity, no separate sub, no rear speakers, just one sleek bar that slides under your TV. The first thing you notice is how it makes voices pop. Whether it's a quiet conversation in a drama or rapid-fire dialogue in an action movie, you're not left guessing what they just said. Samsung's Q Symphony is a neat trick too. If you pair it with a compatible Samsung TV, it uses both the TV speakers and the soundbar together, creating a wider, fuller soundstage. Add Dolby Digital 5.1 and DTS Virtual X, and suddenly your living room feels bigger than it is. Now, it's not perfect. The bass is more tight punch than earthquake rumble, so bass lovers might find it lacking. But for smaller spaces or bedrooms, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And while the remote could use a design upgrade, the easy setup makes up for it. But maybe you don't care about fancy surround effects. Maybe you just want a tiny, no-fuss speaker that makes TV voices clear as day. Well, number 5 has your name on it. Number 5. Bose TV Speaker. This is the soundbar for people who say, I don't need all the tech. I just want to hear what they're saying. The Bose TV Speaker is a compact plug-and-play 2.0 bar that focuses on one thing: clarity. 2 angled full-range drivers push sound wider than you'd expect from such a small footprint, and Bose's dialogue mode makes voices sharper and more pronounced without making them sound tinny. It's ridiculously easy to set up one cable, power on, and you're ready to go. Bluetooth is built in for streaming music or podcasts, and if you want a little more bass later, you can connect a Bose Bass module. Of course, there's no Dolby Atmos here, and multi-channel content gets down mixed to stereo, so you're not getting the big cinematic surround feel. But for people who watch mostly TV shows, sports, and the occasional movie, it's a huge step up from TV speakers. Now, if you like the idea of a clean, minimalist setup, but want Dolby Atmos for that 3-dimensional sound, our number 4 pick is the compact bar that punches way above its size. Number 4. Sonos Beam Gen 2. The Sonos Beam Gen 2 is proof that a small soundbar can still bring serious cinematic impact. This 5.0 setup is sleek, understated, and incredibly smart. Out of the box, it delivers Dolby Atmos for immersive height effects, and the discrete center channel makes dialogue pop, whether it's a whispered confession or a high-energy sports commentator. Sonos's TruePlay room tuning iOS only adjusts the sound to fit your space, and if you're an Apple user, AirPlay 2 integration is seamless. Music sounds vibrant, TV shows feel more engaging, and movies stretch beyond the screen with a wide sound stage. It's not going to rumble your couch, there's no subwoofer, and it doesn't get as loud as bigger bars. But you can always add a Sonos sub and rear speakers later to upgrade. Think of it as a stylish, future-proof entry point into the Sonos ecosystem. Speaking of cinematic, number 3 takes the standalone bar concept and injects it with raw power, punchy bass, and the kind of tuning that makes even familiar movies sound brand new. Number 3. Klipsch Flexus Core 200. Here's where things get bold. The Klipsch Flexus Core 200 is a 3.1.2 Dolby Atmos soundbar that's all about presence. Built in collaboration with Onkyo, It combines horn-loaded tweeters for ultra-clear dialogue with dual 4-inch built-in subwoofers that deliver bass most standalone bars can't touch. Music mode? Detailed and warm. Movie mode? Expansive and dynamic, with height channels that give Atmos content genuine vertical space. You get full EQ control, multiple listening modes, and even a night mode for late-night binge watching. Wireless streaming is limited to Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi or AirPlay, and there's no DTS support, but the sheer audio quality makes up for it. And if you want to grow your setup, Klipsch's transport tech lets you easily add wireless surrounds or a subwoofer. But what if you want all that modern Dolby Atmos magic in a smaller, living room-friendly package that's loaded with smart features? That's exactly what number 2 delivers. Number 2, Bose Smart Soundbar. This one's a sleeper hit. The Bose Smart Soundbar is compact, elegant, and designed to give you immersive Atmos sound without dominating your space. Inside its modest frame, it hides up-firing drivers, side-firing drivers, and Bose's True Space technology, which takes regular stereo or 5.1 audio and expands it into a wider, more enveloping sound. Dialogue is crystal clear thanks to AI dialogue mode, and while the bass isn't chest-thumping without a sub, it's still surprisingly full for the size. Add the Bose Bass module or surround speakers, and it transforms into a true home theater system. It's packed with connectivity Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, AirPlay 2, Chromecast, and you can even pair it with Bose Ultra Open earbuds for a private surround experience. The only downside, no DTS support and no HDMI input for pass-through, so Blu-ray collectors might feel limited. And now, we've arrived at number 1, the ultimate living room soundbar, where elegance meets powerhouse performance. Number 1, Sonos Arc Ultra. The Sonos Arc Ultra is the kind of soundbar that makes you forget you're not in a cinema. This flagship 9.1.4 Dolby Atmos bar packs front, side, and up-firing drivers, plus the new Sound Motion subwoofer built right in. The result? An enormous soundstage, precise object placement, and dialogue so clean you'll swear the actors are in your living room. Sonos nails the little things too. True playroom tuning, seamless expansion with Era speakers, and now even Bluetooth alongside Wi-Fi and AirPlay. Movies get full spatial immersion, music sounds balanced and lively, and it can fill a large room without breaking a sweat. It's not cheap, and there's no graphic EQ for superfine tuning, but the Arc Ultra is about refined, effortless performance. Whether you leave it as a standalone or build a full Sonos theater around it, it's a statement piece in both sound and design. So there you have it, 6 soundbars that can transform your living room, whether you're after a simple dialogue boost, compact Atmos magic, or a full-on cinematic experience. If you've got the budget and space, the Sonos Arc Ultra is my top pick. For smaller rooms, the Sonos Beam Gen 2 or Bose Smart Soundbar give you amazing Atmos sound without taking over your setup. And for pure clarity at a bargain, the Bose TV Speaker is tough to beat. Whichever one you choose, just remember your TV might show the picture, but the sound is what makes you feel the story.